back to Eli Lilly, coming off a major week of gains after posting solid earnings on Thursday. The company hiked its full-year revenue forecast by $3 billion on demand for its diabetes drug, Mounjaro, and weight loss injection, Zepbound. Today, Deutsche Bank raised its price target on the stock by $300 from $7.25 to $1,025 per share, and calling it a, quote, low beta and high growth unicorn. Joining us now, the analyst behind that call, James Shin of Deutsche Bank. James, it's good to have you on. Why upgrade now?
Hi, Morgan. Thanks for having me on. Why upgrade now is a great question. Quite frankly, Lilly had an excellent quarter. They executed in the U.S. with both Mounjaro and Zepbound, so they didn't have to pick between their favorite child. And then they unlocked Europe. That was a huge surprise to us. And again, like they're supplying both U.S. and Europe somehow. That's a huge lift. And supply has always been a question for these GLP-1s, right? Like Lilly is treating their manufacturing like the Olympics. They're racing really hard. And to us, when we look at the data, the injector data that's available through IQVIA, we can see that they have actually crossed their bogey of 1.5 times sellable doses, which we think is injectors. And they've done that already towards the maybe earlier part of this year. So they had good visibility into this guide lift, and they're probably going to keep, there's upside maybe possibly into the second half of the year. So we feel good about the back half. And then, the backdrop of competition, that's coming. We acknowledge that, but they're so far out. And when you think about holistically the pharma space, there's very few names that have Lilly's properties of low beta, high growth. So, like I said, there's very few alternatives. So Lilly's a great destination for investors.
Yeah, and as our own Bob Pisani pointed out last week, it's part of the momentum stock ETFs as well. We're just talking about the secular growth story. I mean, the stock's up already more than 50% so far this year. Do you feel like by just upgrading now, do you feel like you've missed most of the run, or is there really still that much more to go, especially as you do start to have more competition coming online and you do have production ramping up and maybe the supply-demand dynamics starting to shift?
Well, if supply dynamics start shifting and let's say Lilly bridges towards meeting real-time demand, that just further cements growth looking better and better, right? Now, your point on competition is true. It's coming. But they're far out. And I think the most pressing competitor that Lilly would have to worry about is a very easy to manufacture oral. And there are companies that are working on things that fit that criteria, but we're talking maybe 2030s, early 2030s before that happens. So until then, you still have a lot of runway in terms of growth looking good and solid for Lilly. Like it's just a destination name where you can just rely on that growth being there.
They've also got the Alzheimer's treatments that are starting to roll out as well. They have other things in the pipeline. Investors are really focused on the GLP-1s. Is that the story? Is that the catalyst for this name right now? Or should you be looking at other parts of the portfolio as well?
It's hard to look elsewhere. I mean, you are right. They have some other great products. Kisunla is the Alzheimer's product you were talking about. They have Verzenio, a great breast cancer drug. But boy, it is hard to get away from this GLP-1 narrative. I mean, it's just a blockbuster. It's growing. It's meeting huge demand. There's clinical data coming out that shows cardiovascular benefits, improved mortality. It is hard to look past the GLP-1s, and rightfully so. The clinical benefits are there.
As you start to see, assuming you start to see more insurance coverage pick up around these treatments, is that a tailwind or is that a headwind if you start seeing negotiations on the price?
So you're right. These negotiations eventually lead to a price volume trade. Anytime that's your scale in, name an industry where if you don't trade price for volume, that kind of happens. Pharma is no exception. Lilly is still early on, right? They're still working with commercial payers, third-party payers. They still have a little bit of time before they get to some of the Medicaid, Medicare, which they will have to get through comorbidity approvals. Remember, obesity is not covered by Medicare and Medicaid yet. So once they start negotiating with Medicare and Medicaid, yeah, they'll probably go through some of those problems, or those headwinds, call it. And we just saw that with Novo as well. But that's just the name of the game of getting volume, right? You have to give up some price.